Hi, this is Brent Goodrich, and this is my worksheet for Chalk Talk number 3, and I'm going to kind of go over it with you. Okay, so we have Southeastern Louisiana Metalworks contemplating the purchase of a new machine, and that machine is $60,000. Its annual operating cost is $2675.67. And it expects to generate $15,000 of revenues in each year of its life. So the first line is going to be $15,000 for each year, and the cost $2675.67 for each year. And then your annual CF is that subtracted that, which is $12,324.33. And then when you go into each year, we're going to look at year 1. It is the annual CF of $12,324.33 divided by 1 plus the rate, and the rate would be, the first one is 8%, and then that's exponent of each year. So the first year, and then if it's the second year, then you put 2, and so on and so forth. So that divided by that, which is that, again, the 8%, which equals $11,411.42. And then you do the same thing. Instead of the 0.08, you do the 0.1, and then the 0.12 for 12%. And that equals those numbers there. To get the MPV, I'm going to show you on the back of my page. I have it all. 8%, and this is the formula, the annuity PV factor, 1 plus the 1 plus, and then this is your rate, and then for 7 years, and then all of that divided times your rate, which is 8%, 0.08, and then you get the 5.206, which brings us into the next step, which is the cash flows times your factor. So we go back to that $12,324.33 times your factor, which we just got, and that equals $64,165.02. And then if you're in negative 60,000, you add that, and then that gives you the NPV of 4165.02. You do that for 10%, and you do that for 12%. Which equals these numbers right here. And then jumping to number 3, I gave you those numbers, and you can see that you get 0 for the 10%. And then the 7th year is shown. And then the lower the interest discount rate, the more value individuals place on future dollars, because 8% has a higher NPV. And then this one was the individuals are impatient and want quick returns on actions might be described as having high discount rates, because they want their discount now, right then and there. Okay, and then to interpret this is the higher the discount rate minus the present value, and the cash flows decrease. So we go from 8%, the higher, 4,000, and then we get 0, and then we're in the negative with the 12%. Thank you.